Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going to talk about anti-cancer and anti-aging household cleaning products. Coming up. Hi everyone, I'm Ernesto from Attaboy Cowboy, and on this channel we give health and wealth tips to help you be more successful. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. In today's video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to be safer with household products, anti-aging and anti-cancer products that you can use at home. I get a lot of patients in the clinic that have cancers. Cancer rates are going through the roof worldwide. And a lot of people with obesity and thyroid problems. Very, very common now. And a lot of the problems that I see happening with people is being caused by chemicals that they're ingesting. So they'll tell me, well, hey, I'm a vegetarian, or I eat gluten-free, or I eat salads every day, or whatever they do. I don't eat nasty stuff. I go, yeah, it's not always the food. In most cases it is. But some people actually try to eat healthy and they still get full of chemicals. And they're like, well, how is that happening? Well, I'm telling them, here we go. Let's take a look here. We got some Degreaser here. It's full of acids. So remember, your body is like a sponge, your skin. Your skin is kind of like this sponge here. It's going to absorb everything that comes in contact with it. And it's going to get circulating through your body. It's going to get absorbed into your organs. It's going to cause a lot of damage. So you don't want that. You want to try to prevent that stuff from getting into you. If you think about your body, it's full of holes, just like that sponge. You got holes everywhere. They're called pores. You got them on your face, your hands, everywhere. So anytime you touch something, it's going to get absorbed. So if you're cleaning your house once a week, twice a week, every day, I wash dishes every day. Every day you're dousing yourself with chemicals. And another thing you got to think about is we live in a closed system, all right? Our planet is closed. It's only one. So when you throw your trash out or you dump this degreaser down the drain or whatever, it's not going anywhere. It's not going to go into space and disappear. It's going to stay here. This stuff is made to last. It's going to last probably forever. It's going to get circulating through the environment. It's going to end up in that food you're probably eating later today. So you don't want to be dumping chemicals into the environment. It's not only being responsible, it's self-preservation. If you have kids or nephews or anybody like that you would like to see living later on, you probably want to not use this kind of stuff, because you're going to wipe them all out. After you're gone, they're going to be dying because of the stuff that you did. So think about this stuff. This is all chemicals. This is greaser. Then you got dishwashing liquid. This stuff has all kinds of chemicals. See, this coloring is going to get absorbed into your body. You're going to start glowing just like this dishwashing detergent. I'm being funny, but I actually went through and looked up the chemicals on all these, and it's really complicated. I took several years of chemistry in school, and I could break them down for you, but it would waste a lot of time. Just take my word on it. If you're not sure, look it up on the internet. Look up what some of these things do to you. They're really toxic. So every time you're washing, you don't want to be absorbing this. Here's another thing. Here's another one. Goof Off heavy duty remover. This is for floors, walls, you name it. You're cleaning your car. It's going to get in contact with your skin. Most of the time, cleaning takes elbow grease. So you're going to be using your hands. You can wear gloves. That's one thing you can try to help prevent things from getting to your body. But then again, you're still releasing them out into the environment, which you also do not want. You can try some of these guys. They're like in the middle. Here's Simple Green. It says it's non-toxic and biodegradable. I looked up the ingredients, and for the most part, it's okay. There are some chemicals in here that are pretty harsh, and in the short term are not good. So I wouldn't touch this with my hands either, because sure, it might biodegrade after a few months or years, whereas these other ones will never biodegrade. They'll be around forever. But meanwhile, if I absorb this into my body, it's going to be doing damage to me for the next weeks or months. You don't want that. That's enough to cause an imbalance, cause hormone problems, cause obesity, all that kind of stuff. You don't want that. Here's some environmentally dishwashing detergent. Again, if you don't want to go all the way and make natural stuff, you can use this stuff. At least it's a little better for the environment, and it's not going to be quite as bad for you. So you can use this kind of stuff. This is from Costco. It's environmentally responsible dishwashing detergent. And I can go on and on with stuff. I mean, there's all these oxygen-based cleaner has chlorine. This is all stuff my roommate has. All these sprays for Breeze. He loves these things. You know those little things you spray with the smell like flowers, pot puree and all that? All that stuff is toxic. It's gonna get absorbed into your lungs. It's gonna do damage to you, and it's just, you're inhaling poison all day. So buy something natural. If you wanna have some nice smells, get real pot puree. Or get some essential oils or something like that. It's gonna smell much better, and you're not gonna be spraying all these toxic chemicals around your house. If I could show you this thing, there's probably over 50 different chemicals in this. It's loaded. It smells great, but it's not good for you. It's toxic. So you don't wanna use your lungs to filter this out. Bad idea. So another thing you can try is this. I like to try vinegar. Vinegar is really good. You can use this for everything. If you ever wash windows, you'll see vinegar is better than anything else. Probably better than Windex or anything. And ammonia. Ammonia is good too, but this is better for your health. So vinegar you can use just to clean everything. Floors, walls, and they even have scented vinegar. Vinegar that has lemon flavor. So it's gonna smell nice, and it's also gonna get clean. It's gonna disinfect. This is the same vinegar as the stuff used in your kitchen. So this is the expensive one. The one that has the mother. This is good for eating. This is a little less expensive. This is like $3. This is $1. And you can actually take this one and drink it and eat it, and it won't kill you. All this other stuff, I don't recommend you eat it or drink it. It's gonna do a lot of damage to you. This stuff is cheap, and it has no mother in it. So it's $1. And you can clean floors, walls, everything. Dishes, you name it. And it's non-toxic. And then for washing your dishes, I have this recycled piece of plastic I got, and now they sell these cool sponges that are made out of recycled papaya fiber. But you can use whatever you want, but I just like this one because if you used other types of sponges, it's going to be around for thousands of years. I don't really want that on my conscience, so this is made out of recycled plant fiber. It looks just like a sponge, it works just like a sponge. And what I do is I get a bar soap. I get ivory soap, which I actually use to brush my teeth with and then to take a shower with. And I just dump it in here, pour some water on it, and just leave it. And the soap is slowly dissolving into the water, and I use this to wash all my dishes. It's much better for your health. You're not absorbing all these chemicals into your body. You don't want that. So think about your day when you're doing things. Cleaning, washing, cooking, taking a shower, putting on creams. You want to limit the amount of things that are getting into your body. Think of your body as like a bank, and you want to keep this bank secure. This is a fortress. You don't want things penetrating you from all different directions and then staying in you and causing you damage. So be very selective with what you're allowing yourself to come in contact with. So when you're going to touch these chemicals, think about it. Every one of them is going to end up in your body. So if you want to have this green palm olive or this goof off or any of this other stuff in you, don't touch it. Use gloves, or just don't even use it. Buy something that's a little better for the environment and avoid the damage. I see patients that go into the hospital and we don't know what's wrong with them. We do all these blood tests and they know that their thyroid panels are off. They're having problems with weight gain and hair loss and all this other stuff. We're like, what's going on with this guy? They want an answer, but it's hard. You don't know. Because you don't know what thousands of different chemicals are coming in contact with every day. I'll tell you one thing, I know it is that. 90% of the time, I know it is because of these things. It's just that most people don't want to commit to getting this out of their ecosystem, out of their daily lives. So commit to cleaning your daily life up and getting this out of you, so that way you can be healthier and then the planet will be healthier. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you.